Greetings and salutations, wastelanders and wanderers. My name is Oscat.
And I'm Noodle Pants.
We have a new Datamine giving us what we believe are all rewards for the upcoming event, The Big Bloom.
Ooh, I am super excited about the Big Bloom event. It's all about flowers, and I've been on this crazy roll on decorating with flowers.
This event is going to be great because we have a lot of decay in the game, but we don't have a lot of life. And giving people a way to decorate their camps with pretty, even outside of spring, I think is going to be a nice change.
Yeah, but especially, like, their timing is really good. Celebrating spring and Fastnacht will burn Old Man Winter, and then we'll have all these flowers. It's perfect.
The event takes place right on the corner of the sign where you will meet
Susan.
Black-Eyed Susan.
She's a lovely lady.
She has a meadow filled with flowers and landmines, and there are these adorable Beazle baby honeybeasts.
They are adorable. They're so pretty and colorful. I just want to give them hugs.
Oh, well, you can now because they'll no longer give you a disease.
Oh, that's good to hear. I was concerned about that.
But as you'll see in a moment, some of the rewards that you get will be worn by people who might give you a disease.
Oh, no.
We'll get to that in just a minute. This event dropped on the PTS a couple of months ago, and people were very interested in it. But they've made some changes to where it's going to be very difficult to solo it in the amount of time that you're given. You can do it as a team of 2 if you know exactly where you need to go and get all of the flowers. And then 3 and beyond, it'll be easy. But 2 is going to be challenging, and 1 is going to be borderline impossible.
But that's good. I think that will keep people engaged. We have several events in Fallout 76, like Tea Time or Campfire Tales, that are just so easy to do solo that nobody really cares about them. So a difficult event, I think, will be welcomed by the community.
However, in order to get people to keep running it, the rewards have to be worth it.
True, true.
300 XP and 100 caps isn't really a good start, but the flowers that you get here stack.
Oh, cool. With effects and buffs and stuff?
No effects or buffs yet, but the flowers that you get from the meadow, you can combine to make tier 2 flowers that you can then combine to make tier 3 flowers, so that ultimately you need to run the event a whole lot of times to get the exponential rewards required to make the higher tier items.
Very cool. I like that there's so much crafting involved here. This is suddenly all very Skyrim-y.
So you have these base flowers, Cardinal Weeper, Crystal Cup, and Rad Lily. And then you have plans to make things like Ember Gold, Starlace, Green Invader, Glory Bell, and Sea Sprout. In addition to glazed pots and places for you to plant your flowers, and Gamma Green Tea, which allows you to collect more flowers during future events.
Very nice.
Rare rewards are flower crowns made from some of the tier 3 flowers, the Honey Beast tube that we'll show you in a second, a flower display which doesn't immediately look like you can place flowers in it, but you will be able to.
I am intrigued.
And then some other recipes. So Gamma Green Tea lets you harvest additional flowers for 30 minutes, and this is important if you want to get as many flowers from the meadow as you can in the initial phase of the event. One of the rare rewards is a recipe for Black-Eyed Susan's Soothin', which gives you 5% more XP and 10% more damage for 1 hour, but requires some tier 3 flowers to craft.
That's a nice buff, though.
Is it?
I think so.
The 10% more damage is, but the 5% more XP, I mean, Cranberry Relish gives you more than that.
That's true.
And it's easier to craft.
Yeah, I suppose.
This is probably going to be buffed by Herbivore and nerfed by Carnivore.
Yeah, I can see that.
So even Nukanite says, that sounds good at first, but making the flowers is relatively complicated. And in fact, you'll see that Green Invader requires 2 Crystal Cup and Rad Lily, which are what you can get from the event itself. Those are common rewards. Ember Gold similarly requires a fair number of tier 1 flowers and so on. And then when you get to the tier 3 flowers, you need tier 2 flowers to craft them. So you can see that Giga Blossom, which is the highest tier flower that you can craft, requires tier 3 flowers, which in turn require tier 2 flowers, which require tier 1 flowers. So if you want some Giga Blossoms, you're going to be running the event for a while. So let's take a look at the Datamine images. Here we've got well, this looks like every other tea in the game. You got a suffix, and now you get to act out your own part in Midsummer.
Midsummer. Oh no.
Which if you haven't seen that movie, you need to go and see that movie because it will change your life.
Not necessarily in a good way, but the change will be significant.
I am pleased with the artistic rendering of these flowers. I think that somebody spent a lot of time studying flowers and didn't just slap some structures together. These could be real.
These are gorgeous, and they appear to be correctly named as well, unlike the carnivorous plant and the spore plant, whose names are switched.
Now, is that an eyeball or a piece of candy in the center?
Oh, I think it's an eyeball. It's not perfectly round, though. That's a little weird. But it does scream eyeball to me. Will these flowers also be in a crown form?
Perhaps. We'll find out in a moment. I like this name, though, Candy Kill.
Candy Kill, nice.
And the Giga Blossom? Or is that just a giant purple artichoke?
Which is really just a giant thistle. Oh, these are amazing. I can't wait to plant. Oh, that one's like a tulip.
It is like a tulip.
Tulips are my favorite.
Do you think it like drops over when it's too warm?
Oh, probably. We had a plant tulip, a pet plant tulip. Jasper, he was so dramatic. Every time the temperature changed, he was like, bleh.
Yeah, he would just curl over and then it would, get back to something that he liked and he would stand back up again.
Yeah, he was a great pet.
Do you think that's blood on the red lily?
Probably. They do come in crown form. That is cool. Unfortunately, those of us who wear Fastnacht masks and other full headgear won't be able to wear these crowns. And that is sad, sad, sad. I can't wear crowns with my Brahmin head.
This looks like the trumpet-shaped flowers from Belladonna.
Oh, it does.
Except that they're white in reality, whereas these are green. If you haven't taken Belladonna, don't. And here, Glory Bell, these are pretty.
Beautiful.
We have a lot of players in the game, and we have a number of them in Vault 42 who are vegan and into botany and horticulture or permaculture type things. I think all of those people will be pleased with these additions to the game.
A hat. I love hats.
You love hats. That looks like it's made from burlap.
It does. It's not a straw hat. It's a burlap sack hat.
That's funny. I wonder how you make burlap rigid so that you can turn it into a brim. Okay, so the Wasteland Florist apron looks legit. If you're going for the immersive greenhouse experience, you need a greenhouse camp.
Yes, I will be making a greenhouse camp, 100%. Those are cool. Nice finish, nice glaze.
Yeah, a little Honey Beast logo on there, but nicely done with the paint chipped off and rust showing through.
Beautiful render.
These are the pots that you can place in your camp and grow the base flowers in.
Also super realistic, very immersive. I love it. These will be all over my camp.
There's your Candy Kill flower hat.
Nice, and it's pink.
Now, do you think that people will actually wear floral hats in the game?
I think so. I mean, we do have more dudes than girls, and I can't really see an Enclave officer wearing this. But maybe the new ghoul characters will, boys and girls, especially around springtime. Oh, it's a bee tube.
Honey Beast tube, which this looks like it's not a final render because we need the green goo inside and it is clipping out the outside, but this will be a nice addition to your tube collection.
Yes, I have a full collection and this will be my new centerpiece in my nature museum.
Ew.
Oh
Good
no!
Lord.
I was looking forward to this dress when I saw it all folded, but on this creepy mannequin, it's not very flattering at all.
That's Jezebel from the corner.
No!
I know her. She's legit.
This is a crack dress.
Wow. Yeah, boys and girls, if you see somebody wearing that, don't talk to them.
I'm not sure if it's the unflattering pose.
Blah! Hold on, let's go back and finish talking about Jezebel first. The unflattering pose?
The unflattering pose with the missing limbs and the legs all spread out, not very ladylike.
Maybe she used to work for a cartel.
Oh. That's so wrong in so many ways. Or if it's the dirt on, like, the pattern is so beautiful. I thought it was going to be like one of my sequence dresses.
It was beautiful once upon a time, and now it is not.
Like,
I like Jezebel.
I can't think of an occasion where I would actually wear this.
Well,
thing.
I'm just thinking, what had to happen for most of the dirt to be concentrated in the lower 6 inches
I think
of
she's
the
been,
dress?
maybe she's been buried and dug up. A ghoul dress. Okay, now what was that other monstrosity? It's a taxidermy thing. It's cool.
That is the flower display, the honey beast butt.
That's the vase?
Yeah, you can stick flowers in there. Now, do you think you can stick just flowers themselves and like hide the holes
I don't-
in the honeybee's butt? Or do you think like you can stick the stems in there?
No, stop sticking things in holes. It's not about that at all.
It's always about that.
No, I think, okay, think of the bezel babies. The bezel babies have flowers growing on them. So I think you decorate your bezel baby butt with flowers.
Okay. I'm just imagining the process of like, so you kill the honeybeast and then you chopped its butt off and then, because real taxidermy stretches skin over molds.
Yes, wood or plastic.
So here I think they just like glued a honeybee's butt to a piece of wood and then like sprayed lacquer on it. And they were like, looks good to me.
Well, it's wasteland taxidermy.
Wow. And then, if you get hungry, just crack the shell and get a spoon.
Yum. Oh, these look like urns.
They look like the urns from Skyrim.
They do. I heard the sound when you crack them open. Beautiful. Again, with that beautiful glaze.
Yeah, it's nice we have different sizes so you can mix and match and build up a little display for your camp.
Gorgeous. Oh,
Yeah.
a suit. A suit
woman.
for a woman. Yes, it's equally gross.
Yes, yes. But going along your ghoul line, I can see this being appropriate for a character who is already
Kind
dirty
of
and ghoulish
grungy and
nasty.
rugged and yeah.
Well, I was going for gross, but we can say rugged. if you like. Sure.
The fabric patterns, though, they do be pretty. Silence.
Good
He's
Lord.
like, I'm not gonna wear that.
No, I'm just like, find a freaking washing machine. Like even a river with dirty water in it. We have soap.
Oh, I know who you can dress in this outfit. Your ally.
Oh, she's already dirty.
Yes, she'll look great in this.
Gross. She makes good food. So there you have it, boys and girls, the upcoming rewards for the Big Bloom event in all their beautiful and not beautiful glory.
Well, gardening is a dirty hobby, so some dirt is to be expected.
Are you gonna go out and garden in that sundress?
Absolutely.
You're gonna be on your knees, bent over, pulling weeds? I dare you to do that.
Well, maybe if I get some knee pads.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ozcaps.
And Noodle Pants. And until next time,
Stay dirty, Vault Dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere